Alright folks, Queen Roadkill Can here, and today we're doing the second half of the Arcana spell cards. I did the last one until it was about a little over 15. Figured that might be too long for people, so we're starting on the second half. So here we go. Here's Blur. And I'll show you after I go through these, the binder I'm talking about that you can get at Walmart. You can get at Walmart on sale. So, ooh, these are really sticked together. Ooh, dark vision, I have that with my class. So, might as well separate that. Ooh, these are really stuck together. So they're great cards, but they are a bit stuck together when you first get them. So, I'm going to have to make sure you carefully separate them. You guys would have seen, though, when I did the monster cards, probably about a year ago, maybe more? I don't know, it was a while ago. Same set, right? These are the 5.0 cards, and I'll also show you some of the 2.0 cards, which I did a box opening of, and some of the 3.0 type cards and all that. Ugh, this does not want to... Ooh, Misty Step. That's an amazing ability to escape. Such a good one. I had it on my Warlock last time. It doesn't really sound like a Warlock spell, but anyways, the DM was like, yep, it's cool to use, so I did. And there was like 2 of us spellcasters that had it. And so every time, like, stuff got, like, too close, everyone just, like, screwed off. And it's like, nope, bye. So, yeah. It was pretty good. Web. Animated Dead. This is a really low-level one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Choose a Pile of Bones one. I love that one, because you're almost always, like, on a battlefield when you kill people, or it's like... You come to an empty clearing. It's like, so how many battles have taken place before here? Before I got here, right? Like, there's going to be a bunch of like skeletons buried underneath the ground, or when you go to a cave, right? So, I don't know. I think it's a really useful spell, because I believe it's not just skeletons, is it? Choose pile of bones or corpse, yeah. So, you know, just dead stuff. And then you're like, yeah, got myself my own little army here. I know some DMs probably are like, nope, there's no bones, but that's really unrealistic. I mean, especially back then, you know? Or if there's any maple trees, period, back in the old days, like, you know, like, I realize it's a fantasy world, but, like, you know, back in the old days when someone died, they would stick, like, a oak tree on top of the dead person, at least in North America. So, you know, if they're like, you come to a place with oak trees, blah, 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 then there should be corpses underneath the ground. Alright, so this is the binder I'm talking about. You know, you can get the older ones. They fit 1 card. So right here we have one of the cards. This was, I'm not sure if this is 4.0 or 3.5. Came with a bunch of figures. So when you got those figure packs, like, I don't know, like 5 or 8 years ago, there would be cards in here. And since one of the characters was a Tiefling Warlock, this card came with it. Now, here's the back, and you can see it's Warlock. And they had, like, nice little, like, markings on the back, so you knew what was what. This is a 2.0, you could see, or, well, that's what people call it. It's Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition. I mean, I think it's just because, you know, everyone was used to calling it 3.0 and a 3.5 and all that, so people started calling it 2.0 where I am. But yeah, here's one for 2nd edition. I have a whole thing, has all the information on the back. I did a box opening, and then this is the other one. This one came in the red box that was out, again, like 8 or 7 years ago. They re-released it, did it with the newer set, and you would have all these cards that you could punch out. And then you would have it. So yeah, I suggest getting like one of these. I know it's not thematic. It's Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. But it's a really cheap thing you can get for like $2 to $3 Canadian if you get the older set. And it's like $5 Canadian-ish if you want to get like a newer one. At least at Walmart. And your local card shops are typically $2 cheaper than Walmart. Walmart's typically $2 more, whatever you buy for cards. Cards, binders, sleeves, whatever. They're usually $2 above. So if you see a deck there that's $18, well, guess what? $16 at your local store. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to do a video showing some D&D figures that I picked up. I'm going to tell you the price of each of them. Do a quick box opening of a figure compared to a figure from the last box opening. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Twitch is Roadkill Candy. My Instagram is Queen Roadkill. And hit that bell if you like notifications. Yeah, and put in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to open. I mainly do card games, board games, that kind of stuff for box openings. But sometimes I'll do, like, I'll buy a figure and we'll open that together. Because sometimes, like, the figure looks super great in pictures and great in the box. And you pull it out and you're just like, oh man, the paint's all like chunky and gunky and gross on here and all dried. It looks like it curdled and then they let it, like things like that. So like I can also do figures if that interests you. I also sometimes will do real versus fake, so you can see a legitimate figure or card deck, whatever, versus like a fake one. Mostly because like sometimes I like to really, really complain about the fact that the, fake pirated stuff is so much better than the real, and that just, it bugs me so much. You are the legitimate license owner. You're supposed to be better than the pirated version, and this pirated version is like a million times better. You should never get the real version. That legitimately does happen with certain things. Other things, pirated versions sell a lot because they're hitting a niche audience. It's not even like price or anything. There's just like certain niche audiences, like, I don't know, maybe instead of making cards out of paper, they make them out of plastic, or different things like that will happen sometimes. And then we'll discuss, what that's happening. And if, maybe one day a legitimate like license owner will see it and be like, yeah, we're going to make our legitimate license owned goods better, instead of like all the pirated stuff being like a million times better than our actual stuff. Sometimes, a lot of times the pirated stuff is not better. But, I've seen some occasions where it's just like I'm so disappointed in the actual manufacturer. Anyways, again, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.